Kanye West, again, another rant, this time claiming that he's being bullied because of his MAGA hat. Now, of course, the MAGA hat is a Make America Great Again hat that he wore, I believe it was on Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, yeah.
And he's saying that he's being bullied because they were telling him that he shouldn't wear the hat or don't wear the hat out, on the show. So, fairly speaking, do you think Kanye has a point? Is he being bullied?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Being bullied is kind of left up to interpretation, because if he feels he's being bullied, then to a degree he might be being bullied. But the thing is this. I want to hear the other gentleman's side of the story, because I know he has come out in some interviews that, and I want to check it out and see what exactly, he means by being bullied. Now, yes, if that man said to him, which I don't know if this guy, I guess he works for SNL or right. NBC or whatever, and if he said to them, you can't go out there with that on, we'll cut the feed or we won't air it, then yes, that is being bullied. That's right. Bullying. Man, I mean, the man's wearing what he wants to wear. Like I said, there's a picture out there with Kanye West. Kanye West is going to do what he wants to do, right. Period. There's a picture out there with him wearing the MAGA hat and a Colin Kaepernick t-shirt. I don't remember where he was at, but he was just about to give something. There's a lot of news
go together.
They don't go together, but that's his way of proving that he's going to do what he wants. It's also been reported that he's trying to set up a meeting between Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, and Colin Kaepernick. I don't know.
What for? I
have
absolutely no idea.
Because he's claiming he's trying to be, it's all about love. It's all about love. This hat represents love. So then, going on from that, the picture that we have up here is where he was, it looks like he's on a plane or something, like a private plane, jet or something like that. And he's got the hat on. He tweets, of course, where he says, this hat represents this and that and love. And he talks about being bullied. But then he says, we're outsourcing. We're not outsourcing no more, keeping jobs in the United States, blah, 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 everything everyone says. And we're going to, the words that he used, which I heard he corrected, right. But the words that he tweeted was they were going to abolish the 13th Amendment.
Which he
didn't quickly.
After the
backlash, where they're saying abolish. Obviously,
pretty
abolish.
much after he let's not get it twisted. After he probably realized what he was saying, how dumb it sounded.
Yeah, I mean, but it still sounds dumb for him to say. What did he say then?
Promote it.
What do you want to amend it for? It's already been amended. It's the 13th Amendment. So if he means like promoted or whatever the case, I don't get what he meant by that. He shouldn't even be bringing up the 13th Amendment. That is the amendment that everybody knows that abolished slavery. Why are you even bringing it up? Why?
And that goes right back to people. That's going to make people go right back to that hat.
Yeah.
Because, that hat, you say the hat. Kanye says the hat. Kanye wants the hat to represent what he says. But that hat represents Donald Trump to most Americans.
Right.
And to most African Americans, and to most people who are anti-Trump. That hat represents Donald Trump. Yeah. And for you to be wearing that hat and a Colin Kaepernick shirt, to me that's like wearing a Ku Klux Klan hood and a Malcolm X shirt.
Yeah. Well,
looking for it to use Kanye, to me, is just looking for attention.
That's just looking for attention, and that's what it is. So the point I wanted to make earlier, like I said about Nicki, I'm gonna say about Kanye. Kanye West, the one thing I will give him is he's consistent. Kanye West, other than he has changed since he lost his mother, but that's not an excuse anymore.
Right.
But the point is this: Kanye West has always been an asshole. He's always been arrogant. He's always been obnoxious. He's always been that way.
Same way.
So I don't understand why everybody's so disappointed in him.
It's not newsflash for you people. I know you want it to be. It has nothing to do with the Kardashians.
No.
Absolutely nothing.
It has nothing to do with Kardashian.
He started acting a nut when he was with Amber Rose.
Yeah.
He came up on stage and grabbed Taylor Swift when he was with Amber Rose.
Yeah.
You know, so Kanye, he's always been this way.
And this is what I want. This is what I want to say, because this is fairly speaking. So I'm gonna say this to my people, black people. How come you guys are always? I can use Nicki again in this situation. Nicki and Kanye. So when Kanye West went up and interrupted Taylor Swift, black people was laughing it up. They didn't have much to say about it. They didn't call him crazy. They didn't call him this. They didn't call him that. Because
he was defending Beyonce, remember?
Right, because
he was defending Beyonce.
Right. So now he's not crazy. Just like when Nicki, no one talked about Nicki's attitude when she called out, Miley Cyrus on national television.
Yes, Nicki. Yes.
On national television, she called out
that's a good point.
Miley Cyrus.
Correct.
No one talked about her attitude then. That's what I mean by consistent. She was consistent. She was back then. She had whatever attitude she had then. She still has it now. So when she called out Miley Cyrus, or at some point she called out Taylor Swift
on Twitter,
and so on Twitter, nobody would have had a problem. Right. Now, because of whatever else she may say, or because she's calling out basically the things that are happening, what people trying to do to her.
Oh, she's trying to play victim.
They're trying to play victim, and people saying that her attitude is this, that, and the other, and So I just we're off of her, but same thing with Kanye. When Kanye was doing, everybody was, nobody said nothing when he went on television and said, that George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that goes for, it's not just black people that I'm talking to. That goes for everybody that's hypocritical. Because even conservatives, conservatives the same way. Y'all hated Kanye West when he said that.
Right.
Now you love him.
Now you love Kanye West.
So I mean, this is what I'm saying. Be consistent, because he has been consistent. You know what I'm saying? If he likes you, if Kanye fucks with you, he fucks with you no matter what. Mm-hmm. If he don't fuck with you, he don't fuck with you no matter what. That's just the way it is with him. But, the first 3 albums are my favorite albums from Kanye West. I will continue to play those albums.
The 3 are probably the greatest hip-hop albums ever.
But I don't like his latest stuff. I never did. Way before he started wearing this hat. Right. I mean, come on.
I did like my Twisted Dark fans. I did like that. I didn't like 808. And then everything after my Twisted Dark, I didn't like.
I don't like none of the stuff he's doing now. I don't like none of that stuff. So that's that. I'm not gonna sit here, and dwell on Kanye, because he's getting the attention that he wants. And really, he had an album coming out too, I believe. Coming up.
Album coming
out.
Change his name.
Right.
All the things that Kanye has done to garner attention.
Yeah.
So
he's
me,
got his
I don't look at him
few minutes of time.
Into it too much with Kanye.
Yeah, got his few minutes of time now, and then we'll move on to our topic of the day. Since it's a good segue again, since we talk about Kanye when he did defend this particular person at one time. Now, then he got on stage and talked about him. So this is how Kanye is. When he fucks with you, he fucks with you. When he don't, he gonna tell his truth.